mia vita, domina nada vidovira, toto viapino, dovavio, viapino mina do capivo.
Okay. I am back. Oi, 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 oi. Wait, what did you say? This chanting should be played at 3 a.m. and dead silent except chanting. Pitch black room with only one person present, volume on max. Like a choir, and everybody's wearing like a hoodie and stuff. Everybody's wearing a hoodie, and they all have candles, and they're just going, and there's like a black, there's like a red light right behind everybody, and it's like all gothic and shit. And everybody's doing all this weird shit in this apartment complex, and then his sister arrives from work, and she's like, turn the lights on. I got freaking school to go tomorrow. And the guys are just like, all right, guys, we gotta go. We gotta break it up. My sister's back from work. We can't do this no more. It is 3 a.m. What the fuck? It's like, are you kidding me? One of the cloaked figures, one of his cloaked friends is just like wearing her bra. He's like, is that my bra? Just take that off and get the hell out of my house. Don't bring your friends back to this freaking apartment ever again. It's too small and they're too fucking weird. Sorry, sis. Sorry about that. Anyway, enough about my past. We are back with more Rogue Trader. I'm excited to play. I'm glad I finally got a day off because of this hectic season. This yeah, listen, don't share anything on the internet, all right? Just say, hey man, where are you from? Earth. What do you enjoy doing? Things. Do you have any friends? I don't know. We are back. We are back. Guys, from last time what we played, we were doing the boss with Aurora, and I couldn't beat him, and it was very difficult, and I couldn't pull through. We're on hard mode. That's like one skip away from unfair, and it's very difficult to fight this boss. So I bit the bullet, and I went back a couple of hours away, a couple hours back. And what I did was I wanted to get a chance to respec each character to see where I could go. And from there, I figured out some things that each and every individual companion had that I just didn't know about. Because to me, when I was playing and I was leveling and I was looting, I didn't focus too much on the abilities too much. So what I did was I tried to focus on it. That's what I did. And this is where we are. And I would like to let everybody know, since I was struggling with the boss today, lo and behold, kind of answers for police would kick the shit out of you. It must be cool living, you know, it must be kind of cathartic, or it must be kind of refreshing to just not be connected to the world, so people can't throw at you like, bro, if you continue this, you're gonna get canceled. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, I don't have a job. Third of all, nobody fucking cares about me. I'm just some dude on the street. It must feel fucking great. It must feel great. Some people should just stay humble. Anyway, lo and behold, boom, here's where we're at. I had a really hard time with this boss, and the boss is now only 33 health left. I destroyed the sniper. The only 3 people that are alive is Cassia, Argenta, and Abelard. And yeah, just gonna carry on from there.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Bust them
I'll
up.
do it. None can escape
Dead.
the Emperor's judgment.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, and there's a guy over here. Can't. Could you please go away?
The Emperor commands, eradicate.
He's dead. Nice. Is there another dude? He's just hiding. He's just like, I hope no one sees me.
Faith without
I can't believe you have
worthless.
to kill the. You have to kill the. How much health does he have? Well, you just can't see him, period. Obviously, that makes sense.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Got it. Alright, everybody rise. This is a lot of dead bodies. Put into cargo. His colors were blazing, raging crimson. Thank you to the Emperor that our souls are unburnt. Incredible to have survived an encounter with an heretic Astartes. Last pistol, skirmisher boots. We'll see what that's about here soon. Incredible host. I hail the Omnissiah for this magnificent and statistical miracle and invalidating. Basically, he's saying like, bro, we did it. Everybody died.
The Divine watches
Looking
over
around
us.
for some loot. Let me quick save right after that before we end up accidentally leaving. Looking around for some loot. Of course, we need to loot this guy, but I want to loot the sniper first. He was a piece of shit. Rebel sniper. Yeah, that thing fucking hurt. Yeah, it really fucking hurt. I'll gladly take that sniper rifle from you. Thank you very much, sir. Goodbye. Whenever the wearer deals damage to an enemy, the wearer has a 25% chance to gain MP, movement points. A lot of people could benefit from that. Whose movement is like the most atrocious? Wait. When you kill an enemy or when you hurt someone, whenever the wearer deals damage to an enemy. Just damage. It belongs to either warrior. I'm gonna give it to him. Really good boots. Not bad.
Know your duty.
A gem of vitality requires conviction, heretical. Yeah, we don't care about that. Heretical follower. More shit we can't use. And life-draining sword. On a successful hit with this sword, the target must pass a toughness resistance test with a -5 penalty. On failure, the target suffers the bleeding effect and veil degradation is increased by +1. Also a heretical thing. That's a lot of heresy I'm seeing. I don't know what you expect me to do with that. Let me look around. Because what if I leave and I'm
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
This is what's most likely going to happen. Since they literally took the sun in this solar system, there is no way I'm coming back.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Because believe it or not, solar systems that have a sun thrive on that sun. What, bitch? What? Nobody told you that? Oh, crazy. Anyway, so yeah, they took the sun, and these planets are probably gonna be... I'm surprised we're not cold right now. Like, they literally just yeeted the sun, and we're just fine. So many things would happen if the sun just east out. All right, here we go. Appreciate you all being here. Lurk to your heart's content. Leave a follow if you want. And let's play some games. I'm going to be voice acting what I can because, believe it or not, even though Owlcat Games makes wonderful games, their voice acting is pretty minimal. I don't know how I'm going to get back to my ship, considering it went inside a black hole. Did they destroy the sun, take the sun? Which one was it? cutscene time? It's definitely cutscene time. Everyone. Ah, yes. Let me voice this lady.
Thanks be to the Emperor. You are alive, your lordship. We are most grateful by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out your orders.
Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's sun.
Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun. Black creations of inhuman make. Amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star, and then... My apologies, but I struggled to find what words that I could describe that terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void.
The interrogator closes his eyes and grimaces. Drakari. You see Abelard's expression change, as if a shadow has suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temple warily, as if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already. The Xenos, enemies of humanity. He nods. A breed of the Aldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Vox Master. Like all Xenos, the Drakari are blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect, and many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of. Are they in league with the cultists? We can rule out that possibility. The Drakari would never ally themselves with the archenemy's worshippers. If I had to name one thing that humanity and these Xenos have in common, it would be a shared loathe for warp corruption. Henrik's glances around. The situation calls for immediate action, Captain Hardcore Mode. We can continue this conversation later, if you wish, so wish. But now, he gestures at the deck, teeming with tumultuous activity. I believe should assume command. What is the current situation on board?
The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine inseers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for prayer service. If the Omnissiah grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel.
And why do you not send a shuttle to the planet for me?
I apologize, your lordship, but we were unable to receive your request for evacuation. The box link was overrun with vile interface. Your screams, blasphemous hymns, and other equality sinister voices. Anyone who listened to the interface for a protectorate period lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad monitoring the Voxcaster in the hope of hearing your voice. Each one of them waited in vain.
Captain Hardcore sounds like character from Adult. Gosh damn it, not again, Wanderer. I don't want to hear that anymore. It's been too long, over a year, and I'm still hearing that. Anyway, welcome. Gosh, let it go. Let it go. There are other means to the word. So, when you see a difficulty in a game and you see hard, you're just like, ooh. No? Okay, so when I add hardcore, which is also, you know, a level of difficulty, do you look at that in a video game and go, ooh, I see what you're doing, game. It's not difficulty. It's difficulty. And I'm just like, which? Now, hardcore is funny. It's a captain that makes it insensitive. It's Lord Captain, and you will refer to me as such. What's happening on the planet now?
Our Augur operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the arch-enemy's powers at various locations of the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our Vox operators, there's practically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous Final Dawn cult, and en masse in assembling in prayer circles.
Do we have any hope for retaking the planet?
I fear for Rykard Naris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave this station as soon as possible. We must leave the system as soon as possible.
Thank you very much.
However, there is still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we should have the shuttles salvaged from the starport.
The dark eyes of the Sister of Battle flash. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky, away from corruption and death. We must do as she said. Direct all our efforts to saving those people who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation.
The lives of peasants are little value. Our prime objective is to save the holy relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electro priest who guard and tend to it.
Abelard froze his brows. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Rykard Minor's. The Von Valencius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so, lamentable though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. Damn, Abelard, you're a piece of shit. Henris's eyes, like two deep, dark pools, are resolutely fixed on you. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge toward death. The finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event. A world that had surrendered to the servants of the arch-enemy and permitted a corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are giving over their souls to chaos. A sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeting bombing of the Electro Priest Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reactor will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and we will save Rykard Minor's from becoming an outpost of the arch-enemy. This man is saying go full on, like, scorch earth. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from orbit. As do I see the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows even more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. Basically, Cassia's just saying, hurry it up, choose whatever you want. I like this bitch. I like her. She lets me decide. I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get off this while we still can. Dogmatic is just set an optimal course and carry out an orbital strike on the Electro Priest Monastery. Rykard Minaris must fall. I mean, I am on the dogmatic path. I'm surprised Iconoclast is not on here, saying to save people. Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate?
The noble you rescued at the starport have given the coordinates of shelters where we can find surviving aristocrats and their families. As for the Sergeant Malger's troops, they will help to control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded.
Wait.
Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport that can be now of use.
Nobles deserve to be saved above all others. Why can we not evacuate at least some of the people? Well, no. What was Argenta's idea? Because I might go with that. Whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky, away from the corruption. We must do as he did, direct all of our efforts to saving those people who are at the moment look to the heavens for salvation. Okay. Okay. Have the pilots extract all of the commoners who have not yet converted to the cult of the Final Dawn. Any delay caused by loading and transporting to the help will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself, Captain Hardcore Mode. If you divulge your vanity, it will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the arch enemy. Oh, see, there's the version. Oh, Iconoclast has two. I must do as I see fit. Perhaps I am acting foolishly in the Inquisition's eyes, but that is my decision to make. Are we gonna go full-on scorched earth? I must do as I see fit. Perhaps I am acting foolishly in the Inquisition's eyes. Whoa, come on. Which one am I gonna do? Oh god, why is this so hard? I mean, going dogmatic is where I go. For, I guess, lore reasons I'm going dogmatic. But there's also Iconoclast. Any delay caused by loading and transporting. Fuck it. Let's help these people. You detect the flicker of something beneath Henrik's sanguine mask. Anger, bitterness, whatever it may be, it does not seep into the interrogator's dispassionate voice. Hold on 1 second. Something weird happened. Something weird happened. That's kind of weird. Is that gonna work? Hold on 1 second. Gosh dang. I just did not properly prepare for this stream, did I? No, I did not. Let me take care of that right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Save that. Put that right over here. Grab that and put that over here. It is now fixed and everything is straight. So let's play some video games. In that case, I consider it necessary to point out that the mark of the arch enemy could infiltrate the ship along with any rescued people. Keep that in mind for the future. Oh, voice actor. My cup!
Consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have a capacity to evacuate more people.
More people? Wait. Okay, fusion reactor must be saved, so it's likely the shuttles will have a capacity to evacuate more. Wait, didn't I say save the commoners? I did say save the commoners, right? Why is it mentioning the nobles now? So I can save the commoners and the nobles? What did I say? Hold on. Have the pilots extract all the commoners who have not yet converted to the cult of the Final Dawn. And Eric's and I were talking, and then consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have a capacity to evacuate more. So what if I choose... So now... Wait. So I have a second thing to do, so I can grab the commoners. So... Wait, what does it say in here? Because now it's going back to... the nobles. So am I... Bro, okay, we're gonna have to go back and forth. All right, chat. Here's the deal here. Okay, this is what's happening. This is what's going on in my head right now. Because you're probably not understanding. You're coming in and you're just like, "What the heck is he doing? Why isn't he playing the game?" I'm playing the game. Shut up. Anyway, this is what's happening. I had a choice whether or not to get the fusion reactor, save some commoners or some nobles, or go scorched earth and blow up the planet, or just leave. I choose to save the commoners. And it looked like the game was like, oh, okay, that's my only option. Okay. And then I was like, okay, I'll just save the commoners. And now the game's just like, do you want to do anything else? And I'm like, wait, I can do more? So am I going to save the commoners and get the miraculous reactor? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We already quick saved after that fight. Get the miraculous fusion reactor. Consider it done. That will bring us to our limit of capabilities. No more shuttles to use for evacuation. So the bridge is in upheaval. The technomat's prayers mixed together, and the senses which servitors break. So, did I save people as well? I can't tell. Okay, let me start voice acting. The bridge is in upheaval, the technomat's prayer mixed together in a senseless cacophony, while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred urgons from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pascal, with a data slate clutched in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him. Magos, why don't you assume control of the technomats? Surely this contribution will speed things up. I want to say something more authority. Magos, if you do not bring this situation under control, we will all perish. Act swiftly. Pascal shoots you a look of fierce pride and says with gravity.
You are right. This is my temple.
His voice booms with power.
Tech comrades, heed my instruction.
The mayhem immediately subsides, and the crew's actions fall into some indiscernible logic. The Omnissiah's servants start working in sync, and the binary clamor comes to a symphony of reports, which the Magos coordinates like a skillful conductor. Admirably done, Pascal.
The Omnissiah guides me.
The prayer of the tech priest surrounding the cogitator almost drowns out the sound of the bustling bridge behind you. Pascal, poring intently over the data slate in his hands, extends a dendrite toward you.
Please, take your place in the cogitator, Lord Captain.
What are we doing?
I studied the data and discovered a machine node that was damaged as a result of the heretic sabotage. The functioning of the warp sextant was tampered with, and the ship's spirit, aggrieved by this violation of the right of operation, is now rejecting its calculations. I sought a way to rectify this error and have concluded that your participation is necessary to do so. The cogitator systems of this temple of the Omnissiah are subordinate to the shell whose repository serves the machine we see it before us, a machine created for your predecessor, and one that uses the biological signatures of dynastic blood in its computations. The spirit should recognize the ship's master and submit to his will. Should,
Pascal? Should? Well, that's reassuring.
Lord Captain.
He comes, the crackle from Pascal's vox.
I am still poorly acquainted with this void ship. The acolytes here have adopted their own customs for conversing with the machine spirits. They do not know me, and they express themselves in a little-known dialect of Technalinguina. I will trust in the Omnissiah that my analysis of the data was correct. It means we have chances of appeasing the ship's spirit.
All right. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on this green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind, the typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls, you see the mouth of the cyborg gargoyle, the same as at the gate of the warrant chamber. Pascal's voice becomes imbued with imperious force.
Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit
Sound it out.
propagation. Senior technomats, recite the prayer to generate a current data report. operations will be marked with the capitological protocol Omnissiah Rejoice.
They had to bust out the big words on my ass. They said, "All right, motherfucker, I hope you like 6 big words in one sentence."
I must inform you that for the purpose of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its data smith blessings are required. If this is not done, then a launch the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours of our disposal, we must omit this procedure.
Pascal looks down at the data slate in his hands.
A minor deviation from the rate of operations for the sake of appeasing the spirit.
Deviating from the right of operation? That sounds dubious, especially coming from you.
Dogma bids that the appropriate rituals of cleansing and reassembly be carried out on the warp sextant. It is a long and labor-intensive process. Our best chance is to bypass the sacred prohibition on directly interfacing with the conduit of the motive force, a faster and less orthodox route.
The lives of the entire crew now depend on my convincing the ship's spirit to start up a broken component. Is that right?
Your interpretation is verging on tech heresy. However, given your rank, Lord Captain, I will nevertheless respond. For a layperson, you have described our position with relevant accuracy. I place your hopes in his relevance and humbly ask for your guidance.
What must I do?
Place your hands inside the throat of the Cogitator Guardian, the cyber gargoyle which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your
Okay, we already talked about this. Put my hand in it, gotcha. We already talked about that, thank you.
The laws of the Omnissiah know no expectations, and so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit. In those abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and may we receive his blessing.
Place my hand in the cyber gargoyle's mouth. The metal jaw clamps down on your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal shell and releasing warm and red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image on the vid screen before you changes. Connection. 1, 2, 3. Success. Act. ID 8627. Operational. Reach out to the touch keys. By my authority, I revoke the invaluability protocol of the warp engine. What does it all mean? Cogitator server, which bronze? Okay, gotcha. Beloved code of
Voice Rector, I hypothesize that the defect is located in the analyzer block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no process response. A temporary override is permissible.
The Magos intently studies the vid screen.
The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me, initiating standard invocation of the machine spirit.
Pascal leans over to the adjacent instrument panel and sets his hands on the controls. At the same time, a quiet stream of machine code begins pouring from his box. What should I do now?
I now ask you to address the machine spirit. Speak to the engine.
By my authority, I revoke the invaluability of a protocol of the warp engine. One of the Cogitator's vid screens turns red. Pascal sees this and raises his hands, signaling the rest of the tech priests, then withdraws a connector from his sleeve and connects it to the machine.
Servants of the Omnissiah, Make now the offering of cleansed data scripts to the machine spirit, so it may be filled with the true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls.
In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer up the cleansing data scripts to the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred urgings, Pascal inserts them in the cogitator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy cleansers, foul-smelling clouds of smoke, and from the loss of the blood that the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you, and the world swims before your eyes.
Let the mechanism awaken in renewed purity.
Pascal enters a sequence of commands and raises his head, watching the vid screens. Suddenly, he stops dead. No.
No.
His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His mechadendrites, clicking their pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vid screens fill with strings of symbols, completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to Magos. Say nothing to do not interfere. After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator began to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame. Oh, it's not working. Pascal mournfully grates out.
The mass of errors in the warp sextant calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped.
A moment later, the Magos continues uncertainly.
Perhaps an alteration Ryzen protocol.
Oh, we're gonna put a Ryzen AMD processor inside our ship? Hell yeah!
And an emergency launch of auxiliary coils.
The tech priest bends over the cogitator, but something in his pose and movements reveals his desperation. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static images changes. Pascal is too engrossed in his ritual to notice. Read the information on the screen. Back. Stab. True, false. What? Perturb, disturb. Query. What query? The cogitator's servant creaks quietly in its joints, a sound that is drowned out by a bionic hymns and the tapping of command runes. Prompt. Input. Ping. Injury, rescue, query. O hallowed machine spirit, in the name of the Omnissiah and the Emperor, reveal unto us your power and guard us against our doom. Pascal echoes your sentiments with the triumphant sound of a binary hymn. Pascal's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after another. The strings frenetically galloping across the green background are replaced with stable images or regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red.
Registering warp sextant activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering. 0 data errors found. Reporting. The warp engine is ready for translation. I am also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation.
Lord Captain, Ravor here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've just received confirmation from the engineer's hall. I don't know what you did, but the warp's engine's up, and they're raring to go. We're ready to begin translation to the warp, your lordship. Contact Rever. The Lord Captain speaking. I give the order to commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to ascend the Captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us all. We're peacing out. Oh, it ain't looking too good. What if I did all this and I didn't save those people and I had to restart it?
Multi-kill.
Multi-kill because all those people died on that planet, you motherfucker. Because all those people died on that planet, you're fucked up. Yeah, that is a multi-kill. I mean, he's not wrong. Did we save those people and get the machine?
The Von Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void shift plunged deeper into the Corona's expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Did we save the people and... Okay, so we had... proper mournful goodbye to Theodora. But... did we save the people? Did we save the people and get the machine? Okay, so we reached out of the system. I'm sorry, I'm gonna speed this through. I want to hear, did we save the people? Did we save the commoners? Just say that. It's home to the football. We're at the Furry Bundus system. I'm just gonna call it the Furry system now. That's what it is, and that's what I'll call it. It is what it is. The only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Coronis Expanse. The tech priests are beginning, begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp. Okay, gotcha. Take some time, which is... okay, gotcha. Cover it in invitation previous of it. Okay, gotcha. Message with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently the liege is anxious to meet us as soon as... yeah, sure. Did we save the people? Okay. Okay. Yo, I'm actually kind of getting mad. Did we save the people? Did we save the fucking commoners? Bro, did we just say shit and it just didn't matter? Bro.
You serious?
Bro. Okay. No. No. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. There's a, yeah. I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back. Gosh damn it. They didn't even do anything. It was just a big... You may be interested to know that a group of officers was discussing a grim rumor about over lunch. Word has it that the apparition of Lord Captain Theodora has been sighted on board lately. That's it? We got... Did we save people? Argenta, are we gonna talk?
Greetings.
No. So saving people was... We're going back. We're going back. We're going back. Round it up. We're going back. Unbelievable. That was a whole bunch of hoopla. A whole bunch of fucking hoopla. I think the only option that you have through that whole thing is literally just blow it up or leave it there. Those are the two big options. That's the only two big options. Everybody else is just like, you should save the people. And the other person's just like, you should go get my battery. And I'm just like, I'll go save some people and get the battery. And the game's just like, you know what? I want to see what happens when I save a whole slew of people. Is that floating items right there? That isn't... I don't even know what that even means. You guys... I don't understand you guys. I don't understand the concept of that. Maybe when I'm fighting somebody, it makes sense, but why? Why did you choose that one at this exact time? All right, we're going back, and we're doing the best we can with what we got. Unbelievable, man. What the heck is that, man? I'm over here trying to figure out... You know what? We're gonna do this... We're gonna do this... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save everyone. Everyone. Nope, skip. Skip. Yep. Yep. Sure. That's the current situation. I'm just speeding through. She wants to save the people. Everybody's telling me what they want to do. Yada yada. I'm gonna... Nobles deserve to be saved above all others. I made my decision. He's saying, had the pilots extract all the commoners who have not yet been converted to the final dawn. Yeah, we're safe. Consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have capacity to evacuate. Wait, what? I could... Wait, what? I just chose... Okay, here's what I'm about to tell you, okay? Because it's going to get out of context. Okay, the first time I tried this, I said I was going to go get the commoners and I was gonna get the reactor, okay? And then the game was just like, all right, we're peacing out, we're done, we got the commoners and we got the reactor, we're done. And I'm like, okay, I guess there's nothing else we can do. Now what I'm doing in this second run, the game's just like, I tell them I want to go save the what are they called? The nobles first. And they're like, okay, you could save some more people. And I'm like, good, because it seems like there's only 2 options. And then I say, can I go get the commoners? And then they're like, okay, we can grab the commoners. And now the game's just like saying, is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to go get the reactor, or do you want to peace out? I'm like, wait, I thought there was only 2 things we can do. I thought 2 was it. It made sense with 2. Where's this 3rd one coming? Well, when you decided to save the commoners first, I thought, this motherfucker don't give a shit about anything else. And I'm like, what? I don't get it. Now I have 3 options. Okay, get the reactor then. I'm afraid we do not have enough shuttles at our disposal. Then why did you say it? Bro. Hey, would you like some cake, chat? You love cake? I got some cake in the fridge. You want some cake? By the way, there's no more cake. Then why did you ask? Then why did you ask? Why did you ask? Why did you ask? That's basically what he just said. Consider it done. Is it likely our It is likely our shuttles will have capacity to evacuate more people. Okay, get the fusion reactor. I'm afraid we don't have enough shuttles at our disposal for this mission. It'll require greater resources than evacuating the people. Okay, gotcha. That's it. There's no more. Okay, I want to see. I'm going scorched earth. I'm going scorched earth. All of y'all gotta go. All of y'all gotta go. Well, do we want to see what happens when I save everybody? They don't really mention it. Nobody says anything like, "Oh, you saved us! Oh, thank God!" Okay. Okay, I'm going full salamander, and I'm saving people. Don't explain anything. I'm just gonna speed through this. Okay, we're done. Man, that's a lot of dialogue. Obviously, the world is going to turn purple because everybody likes the color purple. That's cool. Nope, we're going to skip that. We're going to keep on going. Nope, 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 nope. Arcelio informs me that we have reached into real space. Gotcha. So, no. Yep, okay, gotcha. Yep, shut up. Why does the liege tell the lady navigate I give her leave to take translation from the real space? Argenta, who, okay. Nope. 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 Show me. Okay, we're out of it. all that fucking talking. But where's the people? Where's the people? Where's the people we saved? Excuse me, where's the people? You're gonna show me where the people that I saved are? No. Where's the people that we saved? They are never mentioned again. They're never mentioned again. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're blowing everything up. You guys ready to see an explosion? Do you guys like explosions? Yeah. Hey, baby.
Enjoyed.
Yep, sure. Shut up.
Greetings.
No, thank you for saving some people. We're going dogmatic. All right. Roll it up. Roll it up. I'm trying to see. See, this is... If it's gonna just be some small text later saying, we noticed that you saved some people, so I'm gonna throw in like 100 gold. Thank you for saving my daughter. Hey, the people in that you saved, those commoners, they want to give you a limp ball, a couple of pebbles, and 3 pennies, and they're gonna name their firstborn after you. That's it? Just a small text on the side with a teeny bit of reward? Like it won't have any, like, I firmly believe the only 2 options that you get are probably blow it up or don't blow it up. And the Inquisition's gonna be like, why didn't you blow it up? And I'm gonna be like, you know what, sir? You're right. Why didn't I blow it up? I'm gonna blow it up right now. Because nothing else is gonna happen. Because this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see the Inquisition, and the Inquisition is gonna be like, oh, so you ain't fucking blowing shit up. See, if I was heretical, I would leave that shit as it is. That would be heretical, but I'm not. I'm a son of the God Emperor. I'm for humanity and nothing else. But me saving people does nothing. Me getting the reactor does. We are blowing that shit up. Come on, riding train. All right, oh, woo. Yep, yeah, sure, yep, sure, yep, yep. Okay. Everybody's saying their thing like it actually matters. It does not. Dogmatic. Set that shit ablaze. Blow it up. All hands on deck. Salvo out. Blow that shit up. I don't want to see it in front of me. There ain't nobody alive down there. It is what it is. Carried out. Let's go. Let's move. Blow that shit up. I like how nobody's pissed now. Like, the only person that gets pissed when I don't blow shit up is Henrix. And I'm looking for somebody to get upset, like Argenta or Pascal. They're just quiet. They're just not around. Blow that shit up. Oh, Henrix is like, he inclines his head. The right choice, Lord Captain. May the sacred exterminatus cleanse the veil of corruption. See, he's cool. He gave me a high five. Yep, sure. I know exactly what you're doing. Yep, sure. Logic. Yep. What must I do? Yep. Place your hand on the mountain. Yep. Sure, you black it out for some reason, like it's gonna change something. Say nothing, don't interfere. Continue, continue. Read information on, yep, query, continue. Listen to me, machine spirit. I own you. Alexa, play Freebird. No, not now, Alexa, shut up. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, shut up. Let's just keep going. All right, let's watch it blow up. Yeah. Be purple and see what happens. Yo, we're bringing down the gates so we don't get the blast? Yo, this is the right choice. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. And I'll do it again. Nope, nobody cares. She's dead, let it go. Nobody cares. I'm the new captain here. Let it go. Okay, now I can hear what you guys have to say. We are now in real space. Thank you so much. I don't want to read all that. Okay. Take some time. Yep, the warp is kind of, you know, kind of coughing up, and it's gonna take a while to warp again. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation precisely adrift the Immaterium. An alternate dimension. The Liege of the Football has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valencius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Ronimus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Captain Hardcore Mode. I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Captain Hardcore Mode. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Your Lordship, young Yvain Winterscale, has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears he will not forget his debt to you. Good. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. So basically, he put a firewall on all my emails. Take that, fucking Hillary. Take that. What about the emails? Huh? What emails? What are you talking about? Unit Captain Hardcore Mode Von Valencius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator, provided that he possesses the decryption key. You detect a hint of something resembling curiosity in his voice. Alright, let's go down the list. Are you leaving us, Hendrix? The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall and no farther. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Captain Hardcore Mode. I hope we can meet again. true servants of the Emperors are always welcome aboard my ship. Henrix regards you with a curious look and a polite smile. An interrogator of the Inquisition seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for your hospitality, Captain Hardcore Mode. I will not forget it. Henrix is my friend. He's my boy. He's my brother from another mother. Argenta, who is this Reverend Heronius? I'm just gonna call him Heronius, who wants to talk to me. He is the head of the Durison mission on Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. Pay him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her mission. I needed his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your ship, of your void ship, I request that we meet with Reverend Heronius. Okay, so if I wish to have her aboard my ship, I have to make sure that she gets her job done. Got it. I do want her on my ship. She let's just say she gives me some odd visits late at night. I mean, what can you call night in space? You know, around a certain time when everybody's tired. And I'm just like, what are you doing in my freaking room? And Argenta's just like, I have come to receive the God Emperor's blessing. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa! Wow! Whoa! Wowie zowie! Wowie zowie!
Why do you come?
There you go. That was a perfect timing. That was a good one. Vidris, tell me about the system we are arriving in. It's valuable due to its close proximity to the mall, the gateway of the Imperium. The system is mostly known for football and the main base of the merchants, privateers, traversing the Cronus, just off limits to outsiders. Altar Templar had pretending his shrine for a few seconds. Okay, sorry, I gotta go back to voice acting. I apologize, everybody. Do I need to know about football?
It's the darkest port of the trading capital of the Cronus Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the void ship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Cronus Expanse Communications Nexus.
Not to mention private pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to dozen gangs, groups, and factions. In the Cronus Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The Phrygians of humanity domain rarely resemble its central worlds. But so long as the footfall serves the God Emperor in so far as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium, although I have heard that the ties it sends are underwhelming, to say the least.
Due to the footfall remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. May the goods that we can be produced through there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, football is the domain of the rogue traders, who transcend certain Imperial laws by the virtue of the warrant they bear.
Wait, what? Wait, what did she say? The husband main of the rogue traders who transcend certain Imperial laws by the virtue. Okay, yeah, that's true. Many of the goods that can be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. But we're fucking rogue traders, so we can do whatever the fuck we want. That's what they said. Abelard, do you know anything about the Liege of the Footfall? Vladim Takara is a very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Legion Takara is the appointee of the Casabella mission, the largest robber baron crime syndicate in the Chillax sector. They specialize in the cold trade, the buying and selling of all kinds of Xenos rubbish. Footfall was previously run by a liege who did a business with several criminal factions at once, but he suffered an accident. The reins of power were picked up by Vladimir Takara. Those appointment benefits not only the Casablanca, I'm gonna say Casablanca, but also the most powerful ally in the Coronis Expanse, rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. Vladimir is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise as high in the Casablanca hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader. You stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has seen cases where the Casablanca barons crossed swords with rogue traders and emerged victorious. Do not forget that and remain vigilant.
Casablanca, vile tech thieves.
Pascal's Vox barks out the last word like profanity. Why did the Liege want to see me so badly? Not you personally. He wishes to meet with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. Takara does not know about Lady Theodora's death and is simply seeking an audience with the powers that be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong in football if our astropath manages to read such strong emotion in such an anodyne message. We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall Astropathic Choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately. Footfall is just a brief stop. What's next?
As soon as we solve the issue plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key worlds of your protectorate, the time will come for your Magna Ascensio, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of the rogue trader. It is mostly a formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the warrant, and yet it is a major milestone in your personal history. The moment your name graces the list of the heads of the Von Valancius dynasty, we will all be looking forward to that day, Lord Captain.
Oh, so it's a ceremony. Cool. To the Lady Navigator, my wife, I give her leave to make the translation from the warp into real space. One of my wives, anyway. Midas begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift to real space, and measured chanting fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew. Already.
One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise, and you inheriting the Liege Takara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock. And besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper prompt and ceremony, or choose to visit in incognito.
How will these choices benefit me? You know what? I don't even fucking care. I'm going bald. No. 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 Nope, not hearing any of this. Oh, Henrix is speaking. I gotta listen to him. Henrix is my brother. He's my little brother. If I may, I would recommend arriving incognito. You will have plenty of opportunities to savor the sweetness and the burden of power. But right now is the last time you can take refuge in obscurity. This way, your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people will treat you as a person and not the almighty sovereign anointed by the Emperor. It could turn some situations to your advantage. I will go incognito then. Some situations to my advantage. But I don't want to be no. I don't want to be no bitch though. If I go in incognito, yeah. I'll go in incognito. It will be done, Lord Captain. All right, going in incognito then. Listen, Henrik's ain't stupid. I will take this mission. Manage knowledge. Okay. Okay. All right. It is time to level to a new area. To a new archetype? Yep, here it is. Okay, so I built myself to be sort of a boon to people. Unyielding guard. Himself a force for front line, a beacon to their lines. Even when facing extremely heavy fire, a vanguard only grows stronger in the crucible of battle. Core focus, frontline leader, defensive support, temporary. Core focus, frontline leader, defensive support, temporary wounds, absorbing attacks, attack redirection. Here's the thing though. See, that's more frontline. I don't think I'm built like that though. Characteristics. Wait, did you just put every characteristic that's in there? Let me quick save before we start this, because I'm gonna make some weird decisions, and it's gonna affect everything. So, I built myself towards willpower. Yep. Commerce. Persuasion. Fellowship. The fact that my ballistic is this high, origin advancement is ballistic. Origin advancement. Always in the thick of battle, using their leadership and combat prowess, master tacticians are able to harness the momentum of their party to enhance the combat effectiveness of their allies and themselves. Scaling with party success. Long-term single target buffs. Momentum versatility. That's actually really good considering what I'm doing. I'm an officer and I've been building up their momentum already with certain abilities like spells. See, this gives resolve. Resolves helps them function. Minus hour. Yeah, this one gives momentum. Yeah, bring it down helps with momentum. Yeah, alright. Let's go back to archetypes. What's this one then? Grand Savage is able to increase their battle effectiveness of the party by designating and strengthening important parts of the battlefield. Ally buffs, unique utility, enemy debuffs. I'm gonna give this to my baby girl Cassia. I'm gonna go ahead and go Master Tactician. Master Tactician gains a +1 stack of tactical advantage for every 5 momentum. gained by the master tactician or their allies. Wait, the master tactician gains +1 stack of tactical advantage per every 5 momentum gained by the master tactician or their allies. The master tactician begins combat with the amount of tactical advantage stacks equal to their fellowship bonus. That's good. Empowers their next attack to deal +4% additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage. Loses half of their stacks. Rounded up. Okay. I think that's it. Master Tactician. There we go. Cassia, you will be strategist. You're already doing debuffs already. Well, wait, are you doing debuff? Yeah, you're gonna be a strategist. Strategist analyzing the battlefield and can create specific areas providing bonuses to all allies, including the Grand Strategist, frontline, backline, and rear. In the first turn, all... Oh, I can move this too? Woo! In the following turn, only one of them can be created. All areas can be moved with the corresponding abilities and cannot overlap. If there are 2 or more Grand Strategists in the party, combat tactics areas are common for all of the combat strategists, and the highest intelligence bonus and fellowship bonus of all the Grand Strategists is used. They cannot be more than one frontline, backline, or rear on the battlefield, regardless of the abilities. Okay, because there's gonna be more than one. Wait. Okay, I thought I was saying that. You have not finished leveling. Leveled up perception. Shouldn't it be willpower? I feel like it should be willpower. Willpower. Swift movements, yes. Surprised it's not already a thing. The first dodge attempt of every enemy in the combat suffers... The first dodge attempted of every enemy in the combat suffers a -7 to +7 psi rating penalty. Predicted downfall, so they can't dodge? Everybody in the battle? The first dodge attempt of every enemy. Anytime an enemy becomes a target of any particular psychic ability, the first time that enemy suffers a -5 penalty to perception in the combat, the psychic's intelligence perception increases by 2 until the end of combat. Unnatural luck. When the psyker uses divination psyker power, an ally without an unnatural psyker effect, the ally gains unnatural luck. When the ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead, and the unnatural luck effect is removed. Yeah, people have been getting sniped up, and yeah, people have been getting sniped up. Yeah, let's do this one. Boom. And it's time for you to go to your next archetype. You have Assassin, Bounty Hunter, or Strategist. It's not going to be that. Seeking and Opening. High damage, dodge, and dodge reduction. For elimination, hit and run. Yeah, but what do you mean by that, though? Methodical killers who leave trails of dead bodies. Yeah. Previous. Want their prey. Whenever the bounty hunter, this is so weird. A bounty hunter choose. Okay. A soldier or an operative. You're an operative. Whoa! Assassin seeks single opening for each enemy on one of the enemy's sides. Opening. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, including over penetration, they deal damage. The opening is moved to the opposite side. Elusive shadow. The assassin gains perception and agility bonuses. Trying to see if it's more close range or more long range. It looks like it's focusing on the agility, but it does focus on perception too. %40 dodge to the target for this attack. If this attack, okay, 40% dodge is good. It does focus on single targets as well. If the melee attack, if it's a melee attack, oh, it's melee and range. If it's a range attack, its target is forced to move to the closest cell in a 3-cell range with no adjacent cover facing towards. Okay, so it is helping out the person who is doing range. If the assassin hasn't dashed through any enemies at the end of this turn, they gain a +2 times greater the assassin's perception and cover efficiency to cover it until the assassins move. What? Okay, this really does do it. Yeah, this is good. Because it's like, they're basically saying, like, if you're just doing long range, you can do assassin. If you're doing close range, you can do assassin. Special assassin parameter, it is equal to dodge and dodge reduction. Okay. Alright. I'll go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go. It's gonna be weird, but... Okay, she's a soldier. She can be arch-militant? Of course. An arch-militant is a formidable master of warfare, able to blend various weapons and styles mid-combat, be it melee or ranged, or anything in between. The arch-militant is best at it and becomes stronger and stronger with each second in battle. For versatility, large area attacks, personal buffs, weapon set rotation, and crowd control. I love this so much. I'm just gonna blindly choose it. Whenever the arch-militant uses an attack that is of a different type and from their previous attack, the arch-militant gains a stack of versatility. The type, so she can go bolter and flamer. Gains a +5 weapon skill bonus to ballistic every stack. The arch-militant has 4 or more stacks of versatility. The arch-militant... Yo, yes, go. Go, hun. Yes, absolutely. Oh, man. Different than the one that she's got. I appreciate that she's got that bolter. But she's gonna go flamer. By what they mean is changing them for the bonus. Do they mean sword? And whenever the arch-militant uses an attack that is of different type from their previous attack, the arch-militant grants a stack of versatility. The types of attacks can be single shot, single melee attack, area melee attack, or a burst shot. So it's not talking about flamer or something like that. It's talking about area attack, melee AoE attack. Okay, cool. Cool. I would definitely like her to have a flamer. This is more area attack than ever. Bolter, she's got a sword. Can she have a flamer? I would like her to have a flamer. 14. That's single. Yeah, she should have a melee. I would like her to have a flamer. No. I'm gonna wait until I see a really good flamer, and then we'll do something about that. In the meantime, it's nothing. Next person, let's go. Alright, he's a warrior straight up. He's a really good... He's Vanguard. He's Vanguard. I'm just gonna blindly choose it, because we're gonna keep on going. Assassin. Seek out an opening. Did I just blindly choose? Didn't I say I was gonna make him a tank? Am I gonna make you a Vanguard as well? Because I already got him kind of tanky. No, I'll make you an assassin. Next. Is that everybody? Oh. Operative. It's just gonna be another grand strategist. Yeah, we can't fight the... It's gonna be impossible to like have every character have something new or fresh.
Greetings.
I've been doing a lot of talking.
Let me clear my throat.
Okay.
I have enjoyed your company.
You know what I can appreciate about this game? As a person who knows a little bit more about the grim dark, they are making this game grim and dark. I know nothing about you, Hendrix, because
I'm usually the one interested in the... I do, but I have no ties to my homeworld now.
I already talked
like
about all
many
these.
psychers unaware of their curse, I found out when a strong emotional reaction triggered an involuntary response. My great aunt had a pet grink. One day, it bit me, and I boiled it from inside out. I don't consider raw emotions to be a necessity in everyday communication. But let me assure you, picture once, when one of them No. Since the day of my initiation as an acolyte. Indeed. I have visited... You can't really be expecting me to answer that question, can you?
No. For someone who has been in service for the... Yep.
The first step for...
We already talked
Gladly.
about all this. I'm just trying to refresh.
To be honest, I'm not even certain that the people I know are still alive. I used to work with other acolytes of the Lord Inquisitor, but in the Coronis Expanse, we are not a retinue. We are acolytes. I rarely have the time or the opportunity to think about it.
You
Such
can
as-
romance him, but you have to be female. What can you do as a psyker?
The Lord Inquisitor was most insistent that I master the discipline.
Okay. Alright. Got all that information. We already talked about this last time with him, so we're gonna just stop it right there with him. I think it's cool that I can, like, make my own character. It's a lot cheaper to make your own character and get some new skills. Compared to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Wrath of the Righteous? Well, I don't know. I'm still into... I just got out of the tutorial of the game, to be honest. The game might just pull a okie doke and be like, you want to reset your skills and be something else? I'm gonna need your firstborn then. I'm like, what the fuck? I honestly hate that about Owlcat games. I don't hate Owlcat games, I just hate that they have that. It's just so weird. Listen, you want to reset your skills? I'm gonna need everything. I'm like, everything? Everything. And I'm like, god dang. You can't put these in the inventory. Apparently, you have to hold on to them. Okay. Alright, we're moving. We're getting out of here. We're gonna go see a new area and see what it's got to offer. Alright, let's see what the map looks like right now. Why I feel like I'm gonna get hit with the tutorial. Never mind. Lord Captain, Bravest voice over the Vox sounds wary rather than annoyed. I'm getting reports of several ships moving towards us, judging by the fact that they're not responding to our hails, and the telemetry shows a trail of macro batteries. They're not here for chinwag, ready to issue orders to prepare for battle at your command. Could this be the work of Conrad Voduvir? It's possible. He could have hired some scum, or maybe it's just a pirate who just saw a state of our ship and decided to push this luck. On my order, all stations get ready for void combat. Oh, we are gonna get hit with a tutorial. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
Today we claim victory or die trying.
Cobra class destroyer. You have engaged the enemy in real space. Oh, in space combat. Battles in space on the surface planets works quite differently from another. In space combat, the battlefield is separated into 3 zones, marked by various degrees of brightness. Acceleration zone, movement zone, and movement zone. Ships travel at high speeds even during combat, which is why both your ships and those of your enemies must move a certain distance each round. You can only end your turn once your ship has traversed this minimum required distance. Upon